Hi! I'm Thingy, and today I'll be turning my stream viewers into Minecraft villagers. I thought I would try and speak a little bit over this video, see how that goes. Come to think of it, this is also the first time I'm speaking to my YouTube viewers, so thank you so much for all the growth in my channel lately. I really do appreciate it, and nice to meet you. Honestly, I wish I had a good explanation to why I'm making these. Lately, I've just been making a lot of Minecraft NPCs, and, well, they look absolutely ridiculous. And I guess I just wondered how funny it would be if I just gave everybody a little makeover. My first villager is for Xybic, and the reference he sent me was Barracuda Joe from Shanty. I was actually really quite pleased with this reference. He seemed to be a very unique looking character, and I thought that the little hat and the mustache would really help me make him very recognizable. I start by first drawing in his big distinguishing features, which in this case would be his hat with the little cute tail, his big coat, and his very iconic looking mustache. After everything is blocked out, and I can more easily visualize the character, I will then go in and do all the shading. I always have a shading reference to this side, next to the reference of the character. Honestly, I sometimes forget how I usually do the shading, and having that extra reference really saves on time and helps a lot with consistency. This character has a really yellow skin tone, which is not really what I'm accustomed to working with. It took a bit of trial and error, but it worked out in the end. Since this is the first villager that I made, well, apart from Ionacy, I was initially quite concerned about the end results, but at this stage, she was looking pretty cute. Once you add in the shading, it just makes everything pop. Since I didn't have a full body reference for this character, I was kind of inventing the whole pants shoe situation. Initially, I had made some fairly flashy shoes, but after looking at them for a bit, I decided they were far too sporty for this character, so I went back in and toned them down a little. Like this, I don't think it distracts so much from the character design. Next up is Gredgie's Villager. Honestly, I was really dreading this one. I'm so sorry, Gredgie. But yeah, he sent me a selfie as a reference, and I just didn't know what outfit to put him in. It's always a bit more difficult when you're adapting a real-life person over using a character or a Minecraft skin. The one thing I knew for certain, though, is that I wanted to give him a really cute bikini. Gredgie does some modeling photography, and I just thought it was very fitting to give him something that one of his models might wear. But yeah, I definitely didn't want to give him just a bikini. That would be quite questionable. So I was trying to explore my options. Initially, I thought that giving him a cute vest and some high-waisted pants was the way to go. But yeah, I just wasn't really feeling it. And then somebody in chat mentioned he kind of looked like live-action Aladdin. And I got super confused. I thought they meant Jasmine. And then I was like, yes, we should totally make him into a red Jasmine. So I made him into a red Jasmine. So once I had this image in mind, I just went right ahead and gave him some matching red pants, some gold jewelry, and most importantly of all, a little fez. Not that it makes any sense to add a fez, I just got way too excited about the idea of adding one, so I did. Spoilers, I know I'm not supposed to pick favorites, but this turned out to be one of my favorite villagers out of the bunch, and it might have something to do with that last-minute addition of a fez. Let's just ignore that Greggie's eyes just magically changed colors over there. I kind of forgot them, and I might have added them off stream. The next villager is for Zella Creations. Thankfully, he has his own OC, so he sent me plenty of drawn references and also his Minecraft skin, so that really sped up the process a lot. This was a great opportunity to bring back those sporty shoes I had done before. They work much better on this OC since he's dressed much more casually. Initially, I started painting his hair using the Minecraft skin as a reference, but then I looked at the most recent concept art and his hair was a lot lighter, so I opted to go back in and change it. I was quite happy to work on this character. Adding head items like hats and such is super satisfying to make since you usually can't have those in a Minecraft skin. Zella's OC has the cutest hoodie ever, with these little cute ears at the top, so I was really looking forward to making these, but I just wasn't sure how I was going to incorporate them. I didn't want to make them too chunky, but I still wanted to make the inside of the ears pink and the outside blue. So I opted to use two planes for the ears so I could keep this layering effect. Zella ended up really liking the hoodie, so I guess that worked out. My last villager is for Arcaniax. Now, he has so much art made for him, which is so nice to have so many options. He also sent me his Minecraft skin, so that really helps out. His OC is like this little iron golem looking dude. So for simplicity, I added some gray to his skin as placeholder shades. Later on, I'll go back and adjust these shades again. His character design is really asymmetric, and its design is quite intricate. Up until now, I've been able to get away with using a lot of symmetry, which makes everything a lot faster. But all of a sudden, that isn't really gonna fly with this character design. I couldn't really figure out what was around his waist. Some fan art looked like a belt, but his Minecraft skin kinda looked like a loincloth. I asked, and Arcaniax himself didn't really know what it was, so I decided to make it into a golden belt. His OC already has the iconic villager nose, so I was a bit concerned he wouldn't look too different. And frankly, he doesn't. But I think this one turned out really cute anyway. And with the added geometry for the head and the nose, I do think it makes a difference. Since he has so much art of his OC, there were plenty of variations to his golden armor to choose from. I didn't want to just make the same thing as his Minecraft skin, so I looked through my options and tried a few different things. In the end though, I ended up making some armor that was very similar to his skin. I didn't really want to add too many details to something like this. Simpler designs look much cleaner, so when shading, I was trying to keep that in mind to not overdo it. I had a blast making these. Everyone just either ended up looking super derpy or just plain ass weird, which is just what I was going for. Please let me know what topics you'd be interested in hearing from me. Unless this video does really badly, these voiceover type dealies might be really interesting to explore in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye!